the systems of our bodies. And I think we want our doctors to understand the history of medicine and a lot more. And what's really interesting is that, RFK Jr. doesn't have a medical degree. He knows not much about medicine. And what scares me, to your point, Joy, when people tell me what they're saying the first time, I believe them, like Dr. Maya Angelou told me to. And this guy, RFK Jr., has made it very clear that he is a vaccine skeptic. And what we have to remember is it's not going to be a narrow position. If you are the head of the Department of Health and Human Services, that's a very big, broad position, not a narrow position. They're not going to just put him in charge of food. They're going to put him in charge of everything. And what he just refused to answer in terms of some questions for CNN is he refused to answer about whether he stands by his previous comments tying vaccines to autism. That's all you need to know about him. He refused to answer the questions. And the other thing he said was he plans to question the entire science of vaccines. We know that vaccines work. We know that vaccines save lives. We know that our children
Let me jump in on one thing, Sunny, because I understand what you're saying about Western medicine, but there are Eastern traditions that are thousands of years old. I have a Chinese Western-trained doctor who has pointed out where the Western medicine gets it wrong. We live in a country where crap is put in our food that makes us sick, and then pharmaceuticals come in and throw pills at it. So we're living in a cycle where it feeds the corporate greed to keep us not well.
I'm not against Eastern medicine, but I've been married to a Western medicine doctor for 26 years, and I trust him over anybody else telling me that what's making people have certain ailments, or if I need a knee replacement, I should just put maybe some kind of like herbal patch on it.
No, but even so, with the RFK, he's going to come up against the state-of-the-art best doctors in America. Many of them are careers at HHS. That's somewhere that Dr. Fauci served.
Dr. Fauci has a real medical degree.
He's going to get pushback on this. This idea that he's going to come in with no medical degree and just...
Oh, boy. The spew. And I just knew it was bad news and bad energy, bad vibes. So it just never stops. Look at this hat on Whoopi's head. Oh man. Oh man, you just can't make this up. Oh man, every time they open up their mouth, but I just can't, man. I just knew it. Look at this hat on this lady's head. Look at this little hat. Oh. But anyways, I got to warn them patriots around the world that it's coming. As soon as they open up their mouth, it's damn near another lawsuit every single show. Every time they open up their mouth, more hatred, just disgusting. But these next 2 years, I can't wait, y'all. Oh, they are walking on eggshells. Oh, they pivoting. Oh, you seen in the last one, they turned against the Democratic Party. They trying to save their ratings, trying to save their jobs. They're walking on eggshells, y'all. But we can't trust it. There's still going to be a bunch of hatred, a bunch of lies, a bunch of misinformation. And I tell you, man, but we know about ABC, the spew, who's behind it, and Disney, and how it just woke media probably won't be going anywhere anytime soon, sadly. But I got to warn them patriots that we are on the spew. So come on, it's coming. It's coming. You about to pick up them feet. You about to pick them feet up. Pick them. You dragging them feet. We're patriots now. You about to pick them feet up. You is dragging them feet. It's coming. I keep trying to. I got to give them a disclaimer. I got to give them a warning. It's the spew. It's coming. Don't come on here vomiting. Don't come on here acting like you didn't know. It's the spew, baby. Come on now. Pick them feet up. You dragging them. Don't be dragging them big ass feet now. It's coming. You about to come on. Now, I am honestly expecting the worst from this one right here. They even titled this MAHA, Make America Healthy Again movement, a threat to public health. Yeah, I can already tell where this one is headed, y'all. But this is what we expect. I told you they read out legal notes every single show now. They're facing a lawsuit almost every single show. It's just a disgrace. I know I told y'all it would be a national holiday for everybody. People would get off work, those a party, celebrate. If they seen that this show got canceled or removed off air, But like I say, we needed this side though. This side right here is the reason we won so bigly. Yes, we had a massive landslide because of this show. This show played a huge part into our victory. So we got we got to deal with it, man. We got to deal with it, but they're gonna bring up RFK Jr. in this one and the Maha movement, Make America Healthy Again. What do y'all think of the Make America Healthy Again? Y'all know we campaigned a lot on that this year, posted a lot of ads. Yeah, you know. A lot of people feel this about RFK Jr. A lot of people feel this about RFK. You know what I'm saying? So hey, let me know how you feel about him. I know we get on our channel, we get a lot of love for RFK Jr. man, and the way they did him, and the way he came onto Trump's campaign, and how much love he got, and how much, and the way him and Trump made this thing work out, man. It's a blessing, you know. And he said he prayed every single day, and God sent him Trump, man. That right there, just I love replaying that clip, man. I love listening to that clip when RFK Jr. made that announcement that he prayed every single day, and he said that God sent him President Trump. Boy. But I hope everybody is blessed, well, and healthy, man. And that 2024 ends well for all of us, man. You know, because we do not know what to expect next. Sadly, you know, January 20th can't get here any faster. But Merry Christmas to everybody. One love to the human race, baby. We're gonna keep spreading this love. But let's get into this. Let me stop all this talking. I've been talking the whole time. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's jump in. She got this little hat on. I ain't never seen nothing like this, y'all. Please, somebody in the comments, let me know what this is. I don't know. I know we're all in the Christmas spirit. But I ain't never seen a little hat like this. I don't know. I mean, maybe they just doing this on the spew. I don't know.
There have been a lot of concerns over the incoming administration's nomination of the outspoken vaccine skeptic, RFK Jr. He's supposed to be running the Health and Human Services, and it was addressed during a press conference yesterday. Take a look.
What about the polio vaccine?
Well, I'm a big believer in it, and I think everything should be looked at, but I'm a big believer in the polio vaccine.
Do you want RFK Jr. to revoke any vaccines?
No, I want him to come back with a report as to what he thinks. We're going to find out a lot. I think you're going to find that Bobby he's a very rational guy. I found him to be very rational. No, nothing, you're not going to lose the polio vaccine. That's not going to happen.
So, RFK Jr. also said yesterday that he, too, is all for the polio vaccine as he tries to sell his MAHA movement, the Make America Healthy Again. And it's been gaining ground with folks. But let me remind everyone that long before him, MAHA was already Michelle Makes America Healthy.
There we go. Oh, boy. Yeah. I hope people probably didn't click off the video now. Patriots, don't click off the video. You didn't click off the video. Man, I tell you. Yeah, then they got the little thing where they make the audience clap and everything. But going back to that press conference with Trump, man, it's glad that we are so back, man. You know, it's refreshing. We actually have a president now. You know, somebody that answers questions, that gives it to you straight. He talked more than Biden did in the last 4 years in that press conference. I had to throw that out there, man. But back to this. Oh, boy.
Okay, that's what she was doing when she was first lady. So it's not an unknown concept.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
So,
But
yeah.
Big Mike. Oh, y'all. You know, I got you. Big Mike. They sent Big Mike out there. They said, "Ma'am, you got lipstick on you." Know. Oh, she said, that she was back there eating a hot dog. Yeah, and had ketchup on her. They sent her out there. They didn't even realize she had ketchup on next to her lip over there by her. She didn't even wipe the ketchup off over her. Unbelievable. Big Mike. We all know about Big Mike, y'all.
he's out there saying this, but do you actually believe anything he says? Tell the truth. I mean, they overturned Roe v. Wade. He said he wasn't going to put anybody in who back to Project 2025. A lot of people that he's put into this new administration believe that stuff. He said that grocery prices would magically come down. He already admitted that they can't very easily come down. Yeah. Remember when during
Oh, Joy, you're just so hurt, so broken. Oh. I was gonna say something, but I can't say what I was finna say, y'all. I forgot. I gotta watch my words on here. They'll take the whole video down.
COVID. He said, no masks. You don't need masks. That was also BS. He attacked Dr. Fauci, who was really trying to help everybody.
Yeah. Oh,
he pushed
boy.
deworming medication for horses on us.
I mean, just, can we please, man?
And the worst, the pièce de résistance, as they say, is he sent COVID tests to Putin.
Yes.
Yeah.
That really ticked
When
me
we
off.
really needed them here.
But when we needed them here. So, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, do you actually believe this man? No.
So I'm no RFK fan. I don't.
There's only like 6 people. Oh, but here she comes. I tell you, she has MAGA running through her bloodstream. I know some of y'all don't like to hear that, but it's true. She's gonna be gone because when she starts speaking sense, yeah. And again, you'll see that these women don't want to hear. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't care for the truth. Like, you hear what comes out their mouth. I mean, just make everybody shake their head, But this is ABC, and they just came off of 15. They just came off $15 million, and they had to apologize to Trump. Yeah.
I don't like the vaccine skepticism that he's pushed, but I keep being surprised by how many girlfriends of mine I talk to are kind of interested in what he's saying, not at all on vaccines, but on food in America. Yeah. And what they point to, and we've all said this,
we know
those of us who've gotten to travel, you go to Europe, you eat the same food, it doesn't have the same additives, preservatives, oils, sugars that we have here. We have a system where
I'm telling y'all seen that video I posted with over there, and he was in the grocery aisle next to the soda, and he pulled out that Fanta. And I said, what? Fanta over there is not orange. It's yellow. Our Fanta over here is orange. I say, man, what? Yeah. And look what's the man, they don't use, I'm telling you, man. People live different lives over there outside the US. Survive longer. I mean. So I'm with the Make America Healthy movement, man. They got to get rid of a lot of waste, a lot of junk, a lot of crap, man. It's real. So I applaud RFK Jr., man. And I hope he slapped these women with a fat lawsuit, too.
People are just creating food and selling it to us and marketing to us that's so bad for our bodies. If he could narrowly focus on trying to have access to healthier, better quality food, which is part of preventative care.
Can I interrupt you? If you have the healthiest food and you haven't gotten the polio vaccine,
you will still
get it. These are two thoughts that I can hold in my head at the same time.
Exactly, because
but he's also proposing various pullbacks on vaccines
to medical doctors and scientists.
Absolutely.
But if he wants to narrowly have a focus on food in this country, it's an issue that resonates and it spans political lines.
And on that, and because one of the things that will help that is when you deregulate things.
Yes.
That's what gets stuff put in food.
Yeah.
That's what gets stuff poured in the water.
That's right.
You must, and you are absolutely right, Alyssa, when you say, narrow it down. Let's find out, because it is because of deregulation they can put Manzas Hiki Makasaka Sake what's the later
things you can't read.
Y'all see what Whoopi just did right there? Hope y'all catching it.
In your food. And if you can't read it, you should not be eating it.
Right. Yes. Right. Well, this issue and what you're touching on actually supports. We were talking yesterday at the table about how the two parties are not recognizable. Right now, the idea of Republicans becoming the ones that go after food lobbyists and big pharma just doesn't make sense. And when you think of wellness and health, you typically think of crunchy liberals. Like, that's the thing. I think they're onto something, because this editor said something that captures it up. It was a New York Magazine. They were writing about this exact issue. And he said, only a movement so heretical and cross-pollinated and possibly dangerous could summon the political muscle to heal what truly ails America. And I agree with Alyssa on putting the vaccines on one side. The food part is really bad. The food industry needs to be completely overhauled. Right now, U.S. medical schools, and you know how long doctors go to school, they require less than 20 hours of nutritional education. Food should be the basis and foundational level of all medicine, and some cultures do that.
But it doesn't have to be RFK Jr. Who does it?
No one's saying that part.
We're just saying why it appeals to people.
She is so broken, y'all. She is so broken. Like, she probably still can't sleep at night, knowing that Trump is the 47th president. Yeah.
What's resonating?
I understand that food is important, but I think in terms of medical school, I mean, I think we want our doctors to understand the systems of our bodies, and I think we want our doctors to understand the history of medicine and a lot more. And what's really interesting is that, RFK Jr. doesn't have a medical degree. He knows not much about medicine. And what scares me, to your point, Joy, when people...
Yeah. I hope she's... I'm telling you, man. Every time she opens up her mouth. Can somebody please make her read another legal note? Is it going to happen? I know the producer's sweating right now. They're sweating every show. He's sweating right now.
People tell me what they're saying the first time, I believe them, like Dr. Maya Angelou told me to. And this guy, RFK Jr., has made it very clear that he is a vaccine skeptic. And what we have to remember is it's not going to be a narrow position. If you
their PR legal team is sweating right now. Yeah.
Are the head of the Department of Health and Human Services. That's a very big, broad, position, not a narrow position. They're not going to just put him in charge of food. They're going to put him in charge of everything. And what he just refused to answer in terms of some questions for CNN is he refused to answer about whether he stands by his previous comments tying vaccines to autism. That's all you need to know about him. He refused to answer the questions. And the other thing he said was he plans to question the entire science of vaccines. We know that vaccines work. We know that vaccines save lives. We know that our children
Let me just jump in on one thing, Sunny, because I understand what you're saying about Western medicine, but there are Eastern traditions that are thousands of years old.
She still doesn't get the point. And that's the problem,
I have a Chinese Western trained doctor who has pointed out where the Western medicine gets it wrong. We live in a country where crap is put in our food that makes us sick, and then pharmaceuticals come in and throw pills at it. So we're living in a cycle where it feeds the corporate greed to keep us not well.
I'm not against.
Just shut her down. Yeah, just shut her down.
Against Eastern medicine, but I've been married to a Western medicine doctor for 26 years, and I trust him over anybody else telling me that what's making people.
See, that's your problem. That's your problem right there. That's your problem, man. So self-entitled, man. It's just disgusting, y'all. I don't know if I can take any more of this. I really don't know if I can take any more of this, man.
Have certain ailments or if I need a knee replacement, I should just put maybe some kind of like herbal patch on it.
No, but even so, with the RFK, he's gonna come up against the state-of-the-art best doctors in America. Many of them are careers at HHS. That's somewhere that Dr. Fauci served for many years.
Has a real medical
he's
degree.
He's gonna get pushback on this. This idea that he's gonna come in with no medical degree and just take vaccines off the shelves. There are experts there who are gonna challenge him on some of those things. And that's a healthy debate to have.
But it's all connected, right? Because again, deregulation and lobbyists. When you have lobbyists who are doing, so there are lots of things that we can get done. And as it turns out, not everybody believes one thing. So there are Democrats who have Republican thoughts about things as well. There's a mixture that people don't talk about. Yeah, we all are thinking, how can we make it better? One of the ways is stop trying to deregulate things because people. If you don't give them parameters, they won't do what you ask them to do.
Yes.
That's how we got women into colleges. We said you have to take a certain amount of women. You got to put them in. They said, "Oh yeah, we will," and then they didn't do it. And then they said, "Okay, you got to do it." Women started getting into colleges.
Can I say one thing? Yeah. Compare ketchup in Europe to ketchup here. What is in our ketchup? It is night and day.
That's how we ended right there. I'm telling y'all, she gonna be gone. Alyssa Farr Griffin is gonna be gone off this show, man. She be speaking. I'm telling y'all, man. And there's a lot of y'all that relate to a lot of things that she says on this show and just speaking sense. And then when she hits them with the truth, y'all got to look at their faces, man. Look at their faces. Look at their faces, man. Just look. When she hits them with the truth, they don't want to hear it. They run away from it. They hide from it. They just don't want to hear the truth, man.
The wall, no matter where it comes from.
Man. And then they try to laugh it off. Just can't make it up, man. But let me know what y'all think about this, man. I'm glad it's over. I mean, honestly. The spew.